as we are waiting for other attendees also. Students, we are waiting for other attendees also. So we will continue in another 5 to 10 minutes. We'll start in another 5 to 10 minutes. Now it's 5:07. We will be starting off in at around 5:15. Students, we will be starting in another 5 minutes. So please hold on. Okay, good evening, students. We will start today's session now. Vivek sir will be taking the session of today. So welcome Vivek sir, and we can start off now, sir.
Thank you so much, Janvi. Anyway, dear students, we can start today's session. So, hi everyone, this is Vivek Vellaramadathil, and I hope you guys enjoy more about the previous session of e-filing returns. And this is the final day of your e-filing training sessions. And make sure that my voice is audible and the screens as well, which I'm going to share. And if you face any difficulty about my voice, or if you face any difficulty or challenges about my screens, please put on the comment box. And if the problems is which is occur from outside, the Janvi will take care of that. Or else make sure that about your network connections. And anyway, this is the final day. We are going to discussing about today about the customs. About the customs registrations. That you guys can know very well about that. The customs, this is mainly using for import and export documentation for import and export purpose. And Okay, thank you. Clear. Yes, thank you so much for your replies. Anyway, the basics of the customs, how to register the customs and the establishment registration. You know that if you need to be import and export the goods and services, we need to be registered some in IceGate registration, so that we can call it IceGate registration for the for customs. And next, ESIC, that is Employee State Insurance Corporations. While on your intermediate classrooms, you heard about more. You heard more about the ESIC, that in your law subject. The like that that If you face any difficulty, if you have any doubts related to that, while on your intermediate classes, you learn more about the ESIC, that is Employee State Insurance Corporations. When the ESIC law is applicable to the company, and what is the limit if a company is applicable. When I start, for example, if I'm starting my company, when I started my company, that time onwards, do I need to be registered my company in ESIC or not? That's all the information you will be getting while on intermediate. Anyway, I will explain you in upcoming session. And the third thing is the sections we are going to be discussing about that EPFO, Employee Provident Fund Organizations, that is the statutory body, the setup by Government of India under the labor law, under the Act of Labor Law. That's also we discussed. When the company is when the EPF law is applicable to the company, and why the company needed to be registered to the EPFO, how much of the contribution and all these things is, you guys can know very well about that. I hope you learn all this information while on your intermediate classrooms. Please collect a little bit memory of your intermediate classrooms. It will help you to be filing all these things. And yeah, your voice is clear. Thank you anyway. And little slow, please. Sure. The finally, we are going to discussing about DSC, Digital Signature Certificate. That is the final section. Actually, in this final day, we are going to cover actually 4 sessions. Number 1, customs. Number 2, ESIC, and number 3, EPFO, and the finally DSC, digital signature certificates. What is the DSC means? I'll give you a brief idea, and the rest of the things is we will be discussing about in the session of DSC. DSC means a digital signature. You know that in the current situation, every documentation we are applying through online. So it is very difficult to be signed in online to paper forms. So that's why we need to apply. That's at the times we need a digital signature for online applications. For e-filing, DSC is important for e-filing of income tax return, and also e-filing of import and export documentation. We need a DSC. And if you are director, if you register your company in a private limited, we have a board of directors. If you are a board of directors, also we need DSC, and the rest of other cases we will be discussing. This is all about the DSC. And anyway, all these informations we will be discussing in upcoming sessions. And actually, before starting this final day, I'll give you a sum up of all the information. So what you learned from previous 2 days is you learn more about the e-filing of returns. Actually, I was there in your 4 days journey of e-filing in the Q&A sessions. And also, I know in the previous session, Sugnan sir and Anis sir were taught you more about the e-filing modules. Those were PAN registration. For example, PAN registrations. What is important of PAN? Why I need to be take a PAN? Why the PAN is important to an organization? Why PAN important to a person? And what is an importance of a person? How to apply for the PAN? That's all information you will be getting. The Sugnan sir will talk to you more about that, and Anish sir give an idea about the PAN registration, about the PAN registration through the simulation part. That's also you taught you more about that. Actually, like. And also the ITR filing also, the person when the persons needed to be ITR, and how ITR is important to a company, or how ITR is important to a person. That's all the informations also you cover while on your like classrooms and GST registrations. And this is a little bit important anyway. I know that I saw many of the students having confusions related to the energy portal and all these things. Is dear students, you will get a material like while on your login to the energy portal, you will get definitely you will be getting a credentials of login credentials. While on your login that portal, you will be get a study material, and also you have a right platform to learn to practically what you learn from intermediate classroom, what you guys learn from intermediate classroom. This is the right platform to do all that information in practically. For example, like when you learn an income from salary, a topic of income from salary in income tax. So income from salary is actually a overview of ITR 1. That means ITR 1 is a special for, or especially along a special for a salaried individual person, whether they are working or whether they are retirement private organization, whether they are retired from government organizations, and whether they will be generating after their retirement of private limited company, after their retirement of a private firm. Maybe they don't have another options. They have a huge deposit from the bank, so through that income they are living, or they are getting the pension from the government. So those persons need to be registered to ITR 1. That's all the informations will get you on your previous classes. So that's why I'm telling about that. Actually, this is the right platform. I think you guys are very lucky about that for this platform, because for my intermediate classes in the it's a few years back, my intermediate classrooms, I don't have any right platform to learn all this information in practically. I have only options of what I learned from that, like my intermediate classrooms. I have only one option to do practically in their live session or a live website only. I don't have any, we don't have any like learn about the e-filing or e-PAN applications in simulation part. That means we don't have any right platform to learn about that. But in this, your case, your scenario, this is the right platform. I think this is very helpful for you, not only for your examinations, this will help you for your future. If you're going for a company, if you're going to start, are you planning to be start any company, or are you guys are planning to be joining as a part of a management team in any organization? Definitely these all informations will help you to the in the future. So remember one thing, don't, these informations is not only for your examinations. I saw many of the students having their questions is about whether I will fail this examination, what I will do, whether it is hard or a tough, whether it is MCQ or whether it is a descriptive or whether it is objective. So whatever it is, definitely you can concentrating on your practical experiences, improve your practical skills. This will help you to be getting a better job opportunities. That is all the things. And EPAN registrations also, you will be getting more information about the EPAN registrations also. And we have a two option for EPAN. Actually, what I'm just recapping the previous sessions. I'm not going to be teaching you about detailed about that section. Actually, I'm just recapping that. That's only the things I'm going to do in first few minutes. I'm just recapping. So what is PAN means, we have a e-PAN registration. We have a two options for registration of a PAN card. The first options we can apply the PAN in NSDL portal. That is the physical PAN card. If you are registered or applying the PAN through e-filing portal, that is EPAN. So the what is the difference? When if you need to be, if you need PAN, if you applying PAN through e-filing portal, you will get a EPAN. And if you applying PAN through NSDL portal, you will get a physical PAN. There is no different. Only difference is one is EPAN, another one is a physical PAN. There is a no other different. Both are both are same. For example, if you need to applying a bank account, if you need to be apply a bank account, you need a PAN card. Without PAN card, you can't open a bank account, right? So that means if you're applying for the NSDL, you need to for a month. You have to wait a month for applying a bank account. But if you applying through EPAN, definitely you will get a EPAN through uh, in an hour or with an hour you will be get an EPAN. So you can take a printout, you can approach to the bank to open a bank account. Also, you need to be transfer around more than 50,000. You need a PAN card. That's also EPAN will help you that. And if you need a physical PAN card, you have two options. Either you can go with the NSTA portal along with the PAN number, and you can apply that and pay the amount uh, through a debit card or a credit card or a net payment. And otherwise, EPAN, if you're registering to the EPAN, that is a total free of cost. But if you're registering to the like NSDL portal, you need to be pay around 100 to 10 or 100 or 100 no, or 107 rupees you need to be pay to the NSDL portal. And once you get the EPAN, if you need to if you once you receive the EPAN, then you need to physical PAN. You have a two option. Either you can approach us any like any studios or any lamination centers. You can approach them and you can laminate your PAN card. So otherwise you can apply for the NSDL portal. This is all the information you will be getting for the PAN, EPAN registration, all these things is, and how the energy in the private limited or how the energy 360 site will help you means you have to practice. You can practice how to take a PAN card. So after you learn how to take a PAN card, after you learn the steps, what are the custom you need to be, if what are the custom of application of a PAN card, the energy portal, or you can log into the credential, the simulations will help you to understand how to apply for the PAN card. So after that, you can log into the e-filing portal. If your friends or your family or your friends is needed to the PAN card, you can apply PAN card. Once you learn for the e-filing energy in their portal, you can go to the e-filing portal of income tax portal and you can log in instant EPAN. When you open that website, you can see the middle of that website of income tax. You can see an instant PAN. You can click there, then you can get it. The rest of the steps is the same. There is no different. And that's all these informations. And anyway, you guys can know that we need to be cover all these four sections in short time. So we don't have much time to do this to be here. So I need your full of cooperations. If you face any difficulty, you can ask on Q&A sessions. Okay. Anyway, shall we start the section? Please put a comment on the comment box. Shall we start the section? Should be active and interactive with an Q&A section on comment box. All of you, I need your attentions. I need all your attentions. It could be more better for your easy of your understand. So we can start the today's session. So that is uh, like ESIC and the PF. So we can start with the DSC, that is the digital signature. So we can start with the digital signature. Like give me a moment. I need to open a PPT. Just a second. Okay, I hope you guys can see this screen. I hope you guys can see my screens about the digital signature, because we can start with the digital signature. It will help you more about because if you need to be start, okay, if you need to be start with the digital, if you need to be start with digital signature, because if you need to apply for import and export documentation, or if you need to be if you need to a filing of e-returns, this DSC will help you. So that's why we can start with the digital signature. So what is important? What is this digital signature in the sense? Actually, guys, what is your signature? Actually, when you're going for any bank or for opening a bank account, everyone is asking for your sign. For example, if you're going for any organization for an attending an interview, they are demand of your resumes. If you're going to submit your resumes physically, they ask you to sign in the below of your resumes. That means that is actually signature of sign is proof of a document. So that means sign is everyone, every area. The why I'm using my sign means actually signature is my proof of my documents. Whether I'm signing in physically or electronically, it is a proof of document. Actually, what is the DSC? DSC means digital proof. Guys. Actually, that is the digital proof. If you need to apply any documentation to, like, for example, e-filing. So e-filing of returns is actually what you are applying that through e-filing through online, like that everything you are applying digitally. So that means digital signature also we needed to sign that document when you're applying only. So actually digital signature is 4 or 5 digit numbers. Actually, you will be get a pen drive. That's pen drive inside. That is a 4 or 5 digit numbers. The signature lies hidden in that number. Actually, when you put a number on your any of this document, directly the signature is appear on that document. For example, if you applying for any document, or if you applying signing any document, you have to insert that DSC pen drive in your laptop, and then after that you are just entering that 4 or 5 digit numbers. So once you entering that numbers, directly the sign will appear on your document. So that's why actually the digital signature lies hidden this in this number, like 4 or 4 digit number. In the present, why we need to, why the government is, why the DSC is important in the sense, in the present scenario, everyone forge the signature of others. That they are fake the signature. For example, if I'm going for any organization, some cases, many of the people, they are signing other signature. They are using others identity, other signature for applying any document or something like that. That is we called forgery, fake ID, fake signing. So this digital signature help me in the to forge, to protect from the forgery. So that means DSC help me if I am a board of director of a company, if I'm applying for the director of a directorship of I'm one of the director of a company. If I need to be applying something, DSC protects. If I have a signature in, there is a chances to be forgery of a sign. That is a criminal offense. Actually, this DSC protect from forgery. Actually, why I'm using this DSC means these digital signature certificates. That's a digital signature, pen drive signature, help me to protect the forgery. I hope you guys can understood about the importance of the digital signature. This is only the things as we can use the very important for the signature. And finally, how to apply the signature, how we get it that. Actually, the government, the MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, that's set up a different authority to approve, to provide the DSC. Like for example, eMudra, NSDL portal. So we have a two option. We have a different options. For that is the two example, eMudra and NSDL. And other we have a 10 or more approved authority of DSC. Actually, we are using eMudra, or if you need, many of the company they are, or many of the firms they are using NSDL portal for applying for the DSC eMudra. Many of them is using eMudra. This is the fairly familiar. So anyway, this is approved authority. They approved authority only can apply the DSC. So and the classes, and we know that we have a different classes of a DSC. So class 1, class 2 and class 3. So class 1, 2 and 3, what is the DSC class 1 and what is DSC class 2 and what is DSC class 3 means? DSC class 3 means import and export documentation. DSC class 3 DSC. Class 3 digital signature certificates is help you or uses for import and export documentation. Board of directors, if you are a company, when you're planning to be start a private limited company, you have to take a DSC, you have to apply a DSC class 3 and MCA filing, Ministry of Corporate Affairs filing, and the e-tender, that's also e-tender. Also, you have to apply DSC class 3 and class 2, and another one is a class 2. How the DSC class 2 means for LLP registrations. You are a partner of LLP, you have to be take a DSC class 3 signature, class 2 signature. E-filing we are using class 2, and the form 16 we are using class class 2. And how the class 1 is helped me in the sense for my personal purposes for verifying email, whether that when I'm sending an important mail to some other persons, this is the way to open or verify my email with the class 3 DSC and the documentation signing. So actually, when you take for the class 3, you will get class 2 uses, and you can use class 3 when for example, when you guys took DSC class 3, you can use that DSC for LLP registration, GST, e-filing, form 60. That's why I put that class 3 users, important export documentation, directors, MCA filing, e-tender plus class 2 and class plus class 1. So but if you took a class DSC class 2, you can director of a company, you can do that, and LLP and the rest of the things is. And if you take a class 1 DSC, you can do GST registration form 16. That is, you can do that. So that means every board of directors and company, they will take a class 3 DSC for LLP purpose only. For example, one of the persons I'm only LLP only. No need to be registered. I'm not planning to upgrade my company LLP to private limited company. There is no e-tender, there is no export documentation, all these things is they can go with class 2, or they have a upgradation plan. I'm starting my LLP right now. After that, I'm planning to upgrade my company, or I'm planning to start a private limited company. Better to take a class 3 DSE. And what is the validity? Validity is mean 1 or 2 years, 1 or 3 years is the validity. So after that, you need to be a payment like renewal charges is needed for DSC. Once you take it, it will take a 2 or 3 year validity. After that, you need to be renew the DSC. Yeah, this is all about the basic idea about the DSC. Now, what we are going to do in the sense, this is the basic idea about the DSC, digital signature certificate, and like what we are going to do means then what you. I hope you guys get somewhat an idea about the DSC. Next, we are going to learn, or we are going to discussing about how to register DSC through online. Like, have a look. Give me a moment. I need to open that. Like, just a second. Okay. Actually, I hope you can see my screens. Yeah, this is the energy portal, like which you will get it. This is the energy portal. Go website. This is ITR session. This is GST session. These two things is Anish sir and Sugnan sir will cover, and we need to be discuss ESI, PFE, and customs and digital signature. So here is the digital signature. Once you open, you will be get a login credentials, username and password. Once you open this energy in the portal, you can see the screen, the below of the screen, and bottom of the corner. You can see this is the digital signature. Go to website, click here. Now you can open eMudra partner portal. I already told you that we can apply partners, some authority, registered authority. We can apply the DSC through registered partners only, or registered or approved authority only. So we can go with eMudra. It is very popular to here. So that's why we are using the eMudra partner portal. So here we need a username and a password. And then I will show you that this is the same, like this is the portal. Just a second. Okay, here this is the screen of username. You can put a username here. For example, username is Vivek is my username. You have get it this like on your portal, and you will get your on. This is the eMudra. Like I will handle both energy and live sessions. I will handle both these things. Like this is the Google. I just googled login eMudra partner login, and once you click, both are the screen is the same. This is the eMudra live session, and this is the energy. So there is a no different. We have a definitely you will get a once you get a partner in that portal, you need to be pay some amount to the eMudra. After that, you will be getting login credentials, username and password. So for example, here you can put a in your name for your practice. But here, this is the live section. You will get a username and password. If you're working in organizations, you will be get it username and password. This is the real site, and this is the energy website. So you can see the logo of Energy 360. Anyway, like you can put a name, like we can check that the credentials. Okay, fine. Vivek, I put a Vivek my name, and the password we needed to be combination of minimum, I think 6 to 8 digit password. You must remember that 6 to 8 digit, and after that 6 to 8 digit, and also we need a upper class and we need a lower class, and we need one special character. That is the combination of the password. So we can put this my name Vivek Vivek 123 at 123. I put a capital letter. So after that, put click to here, and we can submit. Yes, after the submit, the portal will be login, but here but here we can't open that because we need a username and password to login. Once you entering the original site, once you go to the eMudra real site with username password, this is the same. What you're going to do inside, this is the same as real life scenario we are going to do in Energy 360 as well. I hope you get it. Like what you're going to do in Energy 360 site, what you're going to do here, what I'm going to teach you that this is the same real screen when you're going to log in eMudra portal in a live. scenario also you will be getting you can see the same things. So you have to be learning, you have to be practice from here. So this is the home screen, account balance 950, that you can show that when you open a Energy India portal, you need to be pay some amount for partner account, like, and also you can see my name, your name when you practice. You can click here paperless DSC. I already told you that paperless DSC. This is a new screen. You can apply here paperless DSC. You can see visit to the page. You can click the visit to the page. This is the digital signature certificate. Step 1, eKYC enrollment, apply DSC, KYC and sign, video recording. This is the 4 steps we need to cover for applying the digital signature. So you have to click here, enroll and apply DSC. Now the new window, a message box will appear on your screen. So you can see here the individual, organization, for individual, foreign organizations. So I put here individual and a PAN number. So this is the things as you must keep while on your proceed. Please make sure you have below applicant details while on your proceed. That means you need to keep the important document. Why need to be register the DSC, that the scanned copy of PAN card, scanned copy of address proof, and passport size photo, JPG, PNG format, applicant details to be filled. I hope you can read yourself and click continue. Then the paper DSC, we have a 4 steps. Previous screens you saw, you know that we have actually 5 steps. First is applicant details. You need to be fill your details, and the second, certificate details like a passport or your documentation. That you need to be certificate details means a DSC. You need like class 1 or a class 2 or class 3, which classes you're going to apply, that you need to be select here. Upload file means you need to upload your documents like, you know, like passport or your photos, Aadhaar card, and the PNG format. And here you are to be create login ID, password and OTP validation finally. So we can fill out this. First we need to enter the PAN. From where you get the PAN. So we need Energy India. We need to log in Energy India portal again to getting the. We need to enter again to here to getting that PAN registration. Yeah, we can use this PAN number. Yeah, we can use this PAN here, Energy India portal. We can enter the PAN here, copy paste, and a name. Put a name. What is it name? Alvin Johnson. Fine. We can put it. Alvin. Alvin. Then mail, date of birth. We can put the date of birth. We can start with 2000. We can start with 90s because I'm a 90s kid. So we can start with 90, 1991 and 1991 May, or we can select any numbers. Okay, date of birth in 1991. And address, we can put the address of that person who are going to be take the DSC as per the communication address. You can put here the communication address. Which address? Yes, we can use the energy floor. We can use flat number, flat uh, uh, flat number, flat number 12B, flat number 12B, and we can enter yes. Flat number 12B, you can enter your communication address, which person are going to apply for the DSC. That person detail should be entered here. Flat number 12B, I can use this orient aparts, and orient aparts like near Bank of Maharashtra. Bank of Maharashtra, Takoli, and Mumbai. We can do this here. And pin code is 70337. We can enter the pin code and select the state. Select the state Maharashtra. We can search it. Manipur, Maharashtra. We can select it Maharashtra here. And the city, you can enter the city Mumbai. Okay, we can select the Mumbai. Country India, mobile 7715063499. You can enter any number, doesn't matter. And email ID, your registered email ID. This email ID should be, remember that the all informations or login credentials, your username and password, and all information related to the DSC will send you on your registered email ID. That should be when if you don't have an email ID, you have to be created. Remember the password. This email ID, don't enter a wrong email ID. You have to be verify email ID. That's very important. I have to Madatil, yeah, at gmail.com. I need to be enter here. Madatil at gmail.com. So you have to click here next. So here I'm told you that class of certificates. So I have to select the class here. Number 1, class 3 only. That means energy in this eMudra, I will get to the class 3 only. Why? In the sense the partner which I registered to the partner application at the time of eMudra partnership, I select only class 3 e-certificate. So I will be getting only the class of certificate, class 3 certificate only I can apply here. So that's why it's showing class 3. Otherwise it's showing class 1, class 2, class 3. But here there is only class 3 only because I am applying for this director. And individual signature type, signature, and the certification validity. I told you that a certification 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If I select the 1 year, after the 1 year, I need to pay the amount again and I need to renew. If I select the 2 years, after the 2 years, the DSC will expire. After that, I need to renew. I need to pay the amount through debit card or a credit card with the login, the same login portal, and I need to renew the amount again. I need to pay the amount to the eMudra for renewal my DSC. If I select the 3 years, I will be getting a 3 years time for renewal. And I'll be select the 3NN, and after that challenging code. Define your download password, challenging code to download certificate approved by eMudra. The same will be sent to your SMS email approval. This is the download. This is the password for downloading certificates. I already told you that you will be get a certificate. If you need to download that certificate, that's you will be get a PDF format. So once you registration is completed, you will get a DSC certificate on your mail in a PDF format. If you open that PDF format, you need a code. You need a 6-digit code, that is challenging code. That's we can call it challenging code. This challenging code will help you to open a PDF of DSC certificate. So I put here put 208069. Just a second. 8069. I put here again. I challenge a type code 208069. Put here and I click next. So here I need to upload my photograph and upload my address proof and here I need to approve my PAN copy. Now you got it. If you need to a DSC, you have a PAN card. You need a PAN card. Without a PAN card, this is another important importance of a PAN card. Why I need to be registered my PAN card? If I need to DSC, if I need to become a director of my company, if I need to start a director of a company, start to a private limited company, I am one of the board of director. I need a PAN card. Without a PAN card, I can't apply the DSC. So we need three files, your photographs, address proof, and PAN of your copy. That means if a person need a DSC, must remember that we need a three documents for applying a DSC. Someone ask you to the question. Someone need a PAN card. Someone is need a DSC. Maybe they are approach you and they are asking about that. I need a DSC and what are the documents should I need to keep, or what are the documents do I need to transfer, or what are the documents do I need to send your email for getting DSC. That time you can told you that photo of your photographs, recent photograph, and your address proof, passport, Aadhaar, or whatever it is, and your PAN copy. So these three documents is needed for registering DSC. So consolidated size of above three uploaded files should not exceed a maximum size of 10 MB. So please upload your photos. So without uploading the photos, I can't go the next step. I can't go. So that's why I select upload file. Yes. I need to be select which copy. Yeah, what are the name? Like for example, answer. I select these things as this is fine. A photo that is the JPG. This is not an easy. I need to be go with any photograph we needed. So okay, I can go with this photo. This could be okay. Select the photo and PAN copy. Guess it doesn't matter. You have to upload this. This is just a demonstration. So that's why selecting all these things. So, but remember one thing, don't you have to upload the real file only. That must be remember. Okay. Anyway. Okay, fine. Select all these fine and you click next button. Now you will be get a create a login portal. So here you need to be create a login ID, user ID, pin number, and confirm pin. This is an important thing is when you are open, when you renewal at the time of the renewal, you need a login credential for renewal your DSC. If you need to be renewal your DSC, you have you will be get a user ID and pin. This all informations will send you to the send you to the registered email. Okay, decide name. I put my name week. Decide pin. Uh, okay, decide pin. I won't share you. Don't share your pin with anyone. That's why I'm not sharing with you. Okay, then you will be get a yes, Madatil Gmail. You can open a mail. You will be get OTP. Say mail OPT. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, OTP. Okay. After that, authentication is in. Once you getting the OTP, you will be getting a PIN number. That is, you need to be e-sign. You have a PIN number. You need to be enter a PIN number for your DSC. And that is you will be get a mobile OTP. After the OTP validation, you will be getting a mobile OTP as well. Okay, and agree. enter. Yes. After that, captcha, you enter your captcha. But remember one thing, dear student, after enter the OTP in real life scenario, after you enter OTP, you will get a email OTP. You will get a OTP on your email. So you have to log in your email. Then after that, there is a login portal. You need to be create a video access. That means you have to create a like 3 minutes or 3 to 5 for 1 or 2 minutes 3 minutes video you need to be create that's a video creation link will send to you on your registered email ID in real life. I'm talking about a real life scenario. Real size scenario, there is another additional step is here after the OTP validation, that is video recording. You have to record your video. That video recording link will send to you on your registered email ID. What is video means? You have to show your video. You have to be record your video along with your photographs. You have to be you take your printout copy of a PAN card, and you can tell about your like introduction section, like tell your name and PAN number and Aadhaar number, and record that video and upload it in DSC portal. And after that, there is an authenticate e-sign. You will be get it. And after that is the sixth step. So between fifth and sixth, you will get it. That means between the fifth and sixth, you have a OTP, you have a video recording section. That is the real sign in real time scenario. You will be get it. That is the between fifth and sixth step. There is a video recording session. You have to be record those who need the DSC. That person is a mandatory to record their video in DSC portal. That is the like introduction section. The person should tell their name in front of the camera, name and passport. What is the ID proof which we upload here, and Aadhaar number and a PAN number we need to be record. And after that, captcha you need to be enter HR 7 and TRC. After that, e-sign, and you have to be 4-digit validate OTP. You need to be 4-digit. Yeah. Yeah. After that, you will be get it from here. Application ID. Password just used in data bench recommended change. Okay, fine. Whatever it is, application ID. You will be getting application ID. Thank you. Your e-sign done successfully. After the verification of eMudra, CA Chartered Accountant of eMudra, they will approve your DSC. Then you will be getting through the postal. You will be getting the DSC. So this is a all information related to the DSE. I hope you guys can understood. I hope you all guys to understood how to register the DSC. What is the importance of a DSC? Why I need to be registered the DSC? I hope you get all the informations. But don't worry, students. You will get a study material on Energy 360 portal, or and the login credential or simulation as well. So that's why I'm showing you that this is the same. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys can get it somewhat an idea about that. This the things. This is all information related to the eMudra of DSE, digital signature certificates. Okay. Any questions, please? Please put a questions. Have you understood? Any question, dear student? Please put a questions on comment box. I will take care of that. Sir, what is the uses of digital signature? Kumar Barik, I can pronounce your name. I don't know whether the pronunciation of your name is right or wrong. Sir, what is the uses of digital signature? I already told you that if you need to apply, just a second, I will show you the PPT once again for your understand. What is the uses? Yes, importance. That's why importance of a digital signature. Just a second. Yes, DSC, importance of a DSC. So this is the importance of a DSC, Mr. Kumar. Like what is first question is, sir, what is the uses of a digital signature? Simple, simple. If you need to apply, if you have a board of director, suppose Tapan Kumar Barik, if you are a board of directors, you have a digital signature. You need a digital signature for signing all the documents. So the direct every in present scenario, everything is online application. So that means we can't sign it in manually. It is very difficult. So that's why we are using this digital signature. You can put the pen drive, insert that pen drive, and you can entering that the 4 or 5 digit number there, 4 digit number there. Your signature will appear on that document. That's why we are using digital signature. Okay, that's the first question. Second, sir, is it energy or energy? Energy, first one. Energy, not energy, it energy, Energy. Saurabh Chauhan, it's energy, not energy. If I file ITR forms on behalf of an individual, do I need to obtain her DSC? Yes, you can use. If I file ITR forms on behalf, yes, you need a DSC. For if you file the individual, if you file the document or filing of return to on behalf of a someone, not you have a two option. You can use the DSC for filing ITR. No need to DSC, but in some scenario like auditing section, I think the filing of ITR 3 or 4, 3 or 7 or something like that. For example, 7. I think 7. If you're filing the director the company director ITRs, you need the DSC. That's a DSC will help you. Sir, can you please tell me again why DSE is important? I told you root to ja. I don't know. I don't know whether please forgive me if my pronunciation is right or wrong. I don't know that. Anyway, the importance, I've already told you that important. This is a signature. See, this is the same as your signature. For example, I am asking you one question. How someone is asking for your signature through online. If you are applying any document, if you are applying for something, they demand or that portal demand your signature, online signature. How you do it? For important, if you are important export for goods, GST, IGST filing, they are demand your signature. How you sign that document? Simple. So that's why we are using digital signature. With that digital signature, you can enter that number. You can enter. There is a column will be there. Normally, how to sign a paper. Just think about that. Normally, how to sign a paper. Take a pen and we can sign it manually. Am I right or wrong? Suppose if you need to sign a document in online, how you do it? Can you take the pen and what you can do? In the normal scenario, what you're going to do, you can take a pen and you can put a big like sign on your screen. Is that right way? No. What you're going to do? Like you're just signing you can using DSC, digital signature. You can sign it. I hope you understood what I mean it. Okay. What to do? Video recording in DSC portal. What to do? Yes, Shweta, simple things. Video recording means the DSC want to whether that the authority, the respective authority want to know that whether this person is really needed the DSC or a not, whether this person is a genuine or a not. That's why they are sending a video recording link on your registered email ID after your application is done. So that you can click that link, the video will be recording will be started and you can introduce yourself about your name and your address and your PAN card number. which you uploaded on your portal. And the classes of display explain. Classes of DSC means I already told you that classes DSC means have a look here. We have a three classes of DSC: class 1, class 2, class 3. Suppose you opt class 1 DSC. That means with this, if you select the class DSC, you can sign it in MCA filing, Ministry of a Corporate filing. You can do e-tender signature, e-tender signature. You can do. You can't do import and export documentation signing. You can't do if you select class 1 DSC. Suppose if you choose class 3 DSC, you can sign import and export documentation. You can sign as a directors of a company. You can sign MCA filing. You can sign e-tender and LLP, GST, e-filing, Form 16. Everyone is the class DSC. But if you select class 1 DSC, you can't. You can do like MCA filing and e-tender filing, import and export documentation. Charges is different. Class DSC is class DSC charges is different, and class 1 DSC charges is different. Class 3 DSC charges is different. If better, you have to opt out a class DSC. So charges is the different in both, in three classes. Three class of DSC charges is a different. That's why, for example, if you select the class DSC, you need to be pay around thousands or something. And suppose if you opt for the class 2 UCSC 800 or something like 500, that is the rate of DSC. This is the my best guess. OK, you have to be go with the Google. You will be getting the rate of DSC and the class 3 DSC. For example, if a person an LLP, they don't have any plan to start a director. They need to be do any tender. They no need to be sign any import and export documentation. They can opt to the class D, class 2 of DSC. So that is the classes of DSC. I hope anonymous person can understood what I explained. Can an individual who is not working in any firm get its own digital signature through eMudra portal? Can an individual who is not working in any firm, you can apply for the DSC. You can eMudra partnership contract. You can approach to the eMudra and you can pay some amount like 5,000 or 3,000 something. You have to pay to the eMudra. You will be get a eMudra partner. You will get become a partner of eMudra. Then you can do. No issues. Understood, sir. Fine. Thank you. If a person is operating in a different state with the same PAN number, whether he can operate with a single registration. Richa Sharma, I don't understand the question. If a person is operating in a different state, okay, what operate? That is my first question. With the same PAN number, what is the operate? What they are operating in different state? That is my first question. You have to clear that. Whether he can operate with a single registration, not understood, Richa Sharma. Please explain with an example, then I will explain you. Sir, in demo class also, we should enter our original email ID or dummy email ID. You can enter dummy email ID, no need to be registered, enter your original email ID. This is the like simulation part for your Srimati. This is the simulation part for your practice. You can enter a dummy email ID. You can enter the dummy email ID. No need to be enter your original email ID. If you need an DSC in like live scenario, you can enter. But energy in the portal, dummy. Sir, for what purpose eMudra is needed? I already told you that eMudra is one of the authorized representative of MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, for providing DSE. I repeat again, eMudra is one of the authoritative representative of MCA for providing DSE. NSD also. You can apply NSD. that is eMudra. So that means without eMudra, without law, without eMudra or without NSDL, and there is an another authority partners, you can get a DSC directly from the government. Do we need to enter real email ID and the mobile number to get OTP for DSC? No need. You can, that is a dummy. OTP is 123 and email ID is a dummy email ID you can enter. That's anonymous. That is for these simulations is for your practice. That's why. Please share the PDF. Definitely, Nalin, don't worry. I already told you that you can log in. You will get a credentials and Janvi will take care of that. And those who are not received the credential of Energy Portal, definitely you will be get Energy Portal. The exact there is a study material will be there. You can't download, but you have to read the material of a DSC. And desired pin means that is a pin number. You need to do what pin? The desired pin means you need to be registered for PAN. That pin number is this. Your signature will lies hide in that desired pin. Sir, why do we need a digital signature? Yamini, I already explained you that why we need the digital signature for signing the document. So documentation. Why the signing? Signature is a mandatory for documentation. Am I right? The same things. If you need to applying for the documents in e-filing, MCA, GST registrations, if you need to be signing, they maybe the company or maybe the government is demanded for the demanded your signing, your signature for proof of the document. So that's why we are using digital signature. Without if you without the digital signature, how you are applying, how you are register, how you are signing a document in online. Can you possible to take a pen and put a sign on your screen? That's not possible. That's why. Are digital signature used for buying cryptocurrencies as well? Uh, uh, Not sure, man. Like are digital signature used for no idea? Maybe. Can an individual apply for the DSC? Yes, you can. Why the Ajay? The main question is why need the DSC? Simple. If you're board of directors, if you're planning to import and export documentation, you can do the DSC. If the DSC needed, you can do. How can we use DSC after getting it in pen drive? Yes, you can insert the pen drive in your system. That's it. How can we attest the signature? Simple, Radhika. You will be get a digit number. You have to the actually you digital signature. You will be getting a pen drive. You can insert that pen drive and entering that a digit number will be on a certificate. The automatically signature will appear. That is the digital world. Sir, after applying the registration of DSC, how the certificate is look? Certificate is look like means you will get a study material informations on your study material. Sejal Chauhan, you can log into the energy portal and there is a study material will be there. That all the screenshot will be available on your study material. This all information's real lifetime scenario and the screenshot will be available on your study material on energy portal. So the certificate will be there. The what dummy certificate. Am I right? Okay. Sir, I don't
Sir,
have. Yeah.
one thing can we do one thing, sir? This question and answers, I'll note it down and
Okay.
forward it to you. Then we can move on the next session
Okay.
because we'll
Sure.
be
Sure.
running out of time then, sir.
Okay.
That's
No
what.
issues. Okay.
Because there are many questions which are repeated, which I'm seeing.
Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. Fine.
Yes,
No
sir.
issues.
Yes. Yes, sir. We'll sort out that question answer sessions a little bit later. In the
Okay.
meantime,
Fine.
we can start with the next session, sir.
Okay. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Sorry for interrupting, sir, but
Okay.
we are running short of time. That is what I'm telling.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Fine. Okay,
Yes.
guys. Put questions on your comment box. The question answer sections will be take care of the later. And okay. Why answering the questions? Maybe students will be getting many of them. He'll be getting bored while taking the continuous classes. Anyway, the question answer sections will be take care. Don't worry, Janvi. I will take care of that. Don't worry.
Yes, yes.
Fine, fine. Okay, next we are going to now you get somewhat an idea about DSC. That's DSC part is over. Next. Yeah, just give a moment, guys. I have to share my screen. Next, we are going to discussing about DSC is over. Next, we are going to discussing about that ESIC and EPF, that is Employee State Insurance, and EPF, Employee Provident Fund, that we are going to discussing next. ESIC and EPF. So, like, just give me a moment. Okay, fine. Next, I'm going to discussing about ESIC and EPFO. I will show you the real scenario also. Real side also, EPFO. Employee Provident. Okay, that's great. Okay. Dear students, next I'm going to explain you about ESI, EPFO, Employee Provident Fund organizations. EPFO means EPFO, Employee Provident Fund, PF. I hope you guys can heard this word, that is EPFO, Employee Provident Fund. EPFO is a statutory body set up by the government. That is the Employee Provident Fund, as per the labor law. That is Employee Provident Fund. So EPFO means while on your intermediate classrooms, you heard more about the EPFO, Employee Provident Fund, on your income from salary chapter, income from salary module. You heard more about the EPFO, that is Employee Provident Fund. Actually, EPFO is the contribution of an employer and employee on their basic pay. If employer need to be contributed 12 percentage for their salary, and the same contribution from employee only. Why EPFO is set up by, what is the agenda of setup of EPF, in the sense to generate, to increase the mentality of a savings. I know that, for example, in current scenario, everyone is after the retirement, everyone is working there in private or government sectors. So at the time they are receiving the salary from their employee on their work. After the retirement, they don't have another option. Everyone is suffer for their life, for receiving the amount or something like that. So that's why government is set up this EPFO for protecting ex-employees or retirement employees. They after their retirement, they will get a huge amount of a huge amount of the EPFO after their retirement that they will receive it. So that is the main agenda of the government to set up the EPFO. What is EPF in the sense? Actually, we are contributing as a part of my salary on my while on my working in that organization. So, for example, in my cases, in current scenario, I am contributing as a 12% of my basic salary to my EPF account. From my salary, it's my contribution. After my retirement or after I'm resigning from that organization, I can withdraw that amount from the EPFO side. So that means EPFO is actually from employer side and employee side. Employer, what is their employer duties and responsibility, in the sense they are collecting the amount from their salary and they are filing or payment, make it challan and payment to the EPF account. After the retirement of employee, they are open to the, they will get a UAN number, like universal identification number. That's with an UAN number, they can open EPFO website. They need to be create a passbook. That passbook they can see their contribution, employer contribution and employee contribution, how much of how much of amount you contributed to the monthly on your e-passbook, and how much of amount the employer will contribute, how much of amount in EPF pension plan also. So that is the 12% we need to be contribute. So that's all the informations we'll be getting from here. E-filing portal. So energy portal, we are going to the employer part only. So that means a registration part we are going to cover in energy portal. We are going to cover in registration of establishment registration part. If an organization, how a register the ESI, see how to register the company in ESIC portal. And another thing is, while on your law classes, you learn about that when the ESIC is applicable to the, or EPFO, sorry, EPFO is applicable to the company in the sense when the company is closing the more than 20 of employees in their organization, that time onwards, the EPFO, EPF law will be applicable in that particular organization. The closing the limit of 20 employees, whether it is part-time or a full-time, whether manager or bottom level, whether it is a higher level employee, whether it is a lower level employee, whether it is a part-time, whether it is a full-time. When the company employees limit is a closing more than 20, the law will be applicable on that particular organizations. So that time onwards, we needed to register my company in EPFO portal. That should be mandatory. That is the law say so. And another thing is we have a two option: voluntary registration and compulsory registration on the site. Voluntary registration means if you are starting your company, you must know that definitely my employee strength is closing in more than 20. So that time, maybe that time you have opted, you can register your company voluntarily purposes. And compulsory registration means definitely if your organization is closing after the 20 of employees, the closing the limit of 20 employees, definitely you need to be registered. Otherwise it is a punishable. That is, otherwise it is against to the law and it is a punishable offense. And that's why the government is providing two options: voluntary or a compulsory registration. That is also you learn about the GST at the time of a GST, voluntary registration and compulsory registration. If you are closing 40 lakhs, the limit of a 40 lakhs, the company should be registered register in GST. GST registration is needed. That is the compulsory registration. Suppose voluntary registration means if I know my company is a gross receipt, the turnover is a closing of 40 lakhs. So that's why we are taking for the GST registration in voluntarily at the time of set up the company. So same as here, if you have a two options, voluntary and compulsory registration. If you need to be, if your employees limit is less than 20, you have opt voluntarily, or otherwise you have assured about that my company is closing the 20 limit one day or the next month or after 2 months, my company, my employee strength is closing the limit of 20. So that times you can go with the voluntary registration. Or you don't know that whether I am closing the 20 limit or this employee. For example, in your, suppose your organizations have a only 18 employees only. I don't know that whether 80 is enough. Now maybe at that time right now 80 is enough. Definitely, it's not a closing. That's that much of a work is in my organization. So that time you can go with what compulsory, sorry, voluntarily registration. Suppose if you're closing more than 20, that is a compulsory registration. The law is applicable to the particular organizations. That is the compulsory registration. If you're closing the 20, more than 20 of employees, that is you need to be register your company with that organizing in EPF portal. That is a compulsory. So I hope you get somewhat an idea about the EPFO. I hope you guys get somewhat an idea about the EPFO. EPFO. The clear details you will be getting on a study material on energy portal. You can visit that portal and you have to there is a study material will be there, e-filing study material. You can read it yourself, and otherwise the law book. I already told you that what you learn for intermediate classrooms, this is a platform to do practically. The intermediate classrooms on your law classes in the law sessions and law and ethics sessions and like on your income tax classes, that is you will getting completely theoretical knowledges. This is the right platform to do in practically. So ESIC and EPFO. Now I'm going to concentrate EPFO. EPFO also on your law textbook, you will be get it when law is applicable to the company and what type of company is applicable this law and when I need to be registered and what is the threshold limit of a salary and every information you will be getting. Anyway, now I'm going to teach you about ESIC and EPFO. ESIC and EPFO both are the same site. So go to website. This is the Energy India screen, Energy 360 simulation portal. You can click here. The site, the new window will hit on here. So this is the screen. So now and so then I will show you the real screen of employee registration. See, this is the Employee Provident Fund organization screen. This is the government side. You can see the screen. I will be scroll down. This is the screen of employee establishment registration. If your law is applicable to the organization, you need to be registered. Your organization is Employee Provident Fund organization portal. So you can see that the left side of the screen, you can see in the top of the corner, you can see a establishment registration. I hope you guys can see this screen. You can click here establishment registration. Once you click this establishment registration, the new window will be open. So see, Shramam Suvidha, this is the government side and this is the energy. There is no difference. See here Energy 360 logo and here the government logo. So that is only the things and login with Shramam Suvidha portal and this is the same. You can practice. So that's why I'm showing this both screen. See, this is the like government side and this is energy portal. See. Yeah, now I hope you guys can understood what I'm going to do here. So this is the same things. So if you can practice here the learn how to register when the law is applicable. When your company is a more than 20 employees on your organization, your company need to be registered with registered to the e-filing, registered with the Shramam Suvidha portal, EPFO portal. So that's I'm going to be show you that how to register. So you can practice here Energy 360. You can practice here that this is a simulation. once you practice, once you learn practically, you can do in live scenario. If any organization, for example, if you're starting an organization, or you as you running an organizations, or you appointed as a part of the management of organization, and you can go with that, whether the employee is crossing the 20 limit. You must know about that. I need to be registered this company with a EPFO site. So this is the website. Here, sign up, user ID, password. Now you don't have any user ID, password. No, so what you can do, that you need to be sign up. If you do not have user ID or password, create your Shramam Suvidha portal account. That means sign up here. Same. If you don't have any sign up, same sign up here. So this is the government side. I hope you understood. This is a Shramam Subhita, Ministry of Labor and Employment. This is the government side, and this is the Energy 360 side. So here name, and you can click please log in. So enter your name. Yes, my name. Vivek, mail ID, dummy mail ID, dear friends. But still at Gmail. No need to be enter the real name. Mobile number 777715063499. Dummy mobile number also 565399. Verification code. Sign up. Now a verification code will be there. This is a verification code. Once enter your verification code, you have to generate OTP. Verification code, email, mobile number. You will be get a registered mobile number. You will be get a OTP on your registered mobile number. The previous window, you enter a mobile number. The same OTP you will be getting on your mobile number. So verify number. The verification code you will be get it. But here we have a dummy OTP, that is 1234. In real scenario, you will be get OTP on your registered mobile number. I repeat again, this is a simulation part. This is for your study purpose. But in real time scenario, you will get a verification code or OTP on your registered mobile number. But here the verification code is 1234. You have to enter here. Then you have to be set, create user ID and password. Enter user ID of your choice. User ID, I put Vivek. It could be more better. And the password, I already told you that what is the validity of a password, or the password is a sensitive, like password, the special, it's the validate the characters. The validation of a password is one upper class and one lower class, one special character, and like numbers also. I think it is a minimum 8 to 16 digit character password. Okay, you should be read here. Anyway, enter the password here. Like I'm entering my password. Please look at the screen. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Click the submit button. Password and confirm password should be the same. Okay. I think password is wrong. I entered the wrong password. Okay, I repeat again. Perfect. Click submit button. Yes, now successfully registered. Now you have a user ID and you know the password. My user ID is Vivek and my password, which I'm not ready to share with you, because don't share your password. And also my password is Vivek at 123, just for joke. 23 at 123. Okay. 565399. Click login. What I went. Okay. at yes, Madatal Vivek, you can see that my entering my name. This is the same site. You will get it on once you log in real life scenario also, you'll be get it. There is no other different, only different from the original site and energy in the site only the simple. We have energy 360 simple is there logo. Rest of the things is the same. What you're going to do? You need to be registration. The right side of the screens, the middle of the screen, you can see a registrations. Click on registration button. The box will be open. Registration for EPFO and ESIC. Click here, EPFO and ESIC. I already told you that ESIC and EPFO both screen are same. That means you can register your company in EPFO and ESIC in the same portal. Why? Because in the sense it is handled under it, these both a law or both this statutory body is set up by the labor law. Okay, and here you can see the middle of the screen. You can apply for new registration. You can click here, apply registration. So apply acts. You have two options: Employee State Insurance Act and Employee Provident Fund Act. The first sessions I'm going with Employee Provident Fund Miscellaneous Provision Act. I put a tick on here and click submit. Now the screen, new window will be open. You can read yourself. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 portal. 8 columns will be there. 8 tab will be there. You need to be fill out these 8 tab. First, establishment registration, the company establishment name as per the PAN. We can go with energy name. Yes. And PAN I enter into that, enter to do here. So just a second, I need a PAN. So that's why open with this. Okay, anyway, just a second, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I guess can you see my screen? Is it visible or not?
It's visible, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Anyway, the establishment registrations, I go with energy registration. For example, energy in the private limited, that company is crossing the limit of 20 employees. So as a part of a management, I need to be register my company with EPFO portal because the law that's the law says so. That's why I need to be register my energy in the private limited. This is example cases. So I need to be under the premises name or they then like Orient business aparts that we can put it APTS aparts. That's it. Local and submity we can put it this Kerala Thrissur locality sub-locality and village or town Thrissur. It's town itself. Thrissur is the one of the district of Kerala. That's I put. Now I take one from south, one state from south, and one state from western area, one state from north. So here I took Thrissur, state Kerala. DSC I took the Maharashtra, western. Like here I take a south from south side. So this is the Thrissur. Okay, pin code we can put the same pin code. Okay. Okay, perfect. Setup date. We can put a setup date on 2050, July 1st. Establishment category, commercial establishment. It's my IT company. Yes, commercial establishment. Put a PAN number. I took PAN here. Okay. Doesn't matter whether the name is right or wrong because this is a dummy PAN. So that's why I took here. The PAN, you know that. Why I took the same PAN and said this is a dummy PAN. PAN number is a very difficult. You know that this is a 10-digit alphanumeric combination. So that's why we don't. We took the PAN, the same PAN we can use here for it's a dummy purpose. Ownership type, it's a firm, partnership of firm or LLP, limited liability partnership. No, we can go with the partnership. Actually, this is a private limited company, but I can go with the partnership of firm because this is a dummy registration. And if it is a factory, no factory, if specified factory license and all the details. If it is a factory, you need to be fill out this form. If it is a setup, a specific startup registration, no, this is not a startup registration. You need to be registered here. And another register establishment, MSME registration, you need to be an MSME certificate. All this information you need to enter here. And MSME registration you need to be enter here. And the next is ownership details. You need to be the company's owner who are take care of all these things. Okay, that is ownership details. MSME means Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. So that is MSME certificate. If it is MSME, ownership details, date of registration, ownership, who are the owner. Ownership details only is the same number. We can put it at July 2015. Registration number, deed number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put it here. Number of owners, 2 board of directors. If you have a put up 2 board of directors, please owner details. We need to add 2 owners on the next section. I will teach you that. Issued at the place, like issued at a place. What? Issued at a place. Same threshold. I put the threshold and issued by the government, state. Okay, then we can click next. So this is the e-contact. You know that we need to be, this is the created by a person. We have a representative to handle all this section. For payment, that is a representative, that is a duties and responsibility. This is the one of the duties and responsibilities of an accountant for take care of all this payment, EPFO payment to collecting the EPFO, clear return filing and registration, all these things is. So we have a representative, e-contact representative on behalf of a company in EPFO website. As per the Employee Provident Fund organization, that a statutory body need a representative on behalf of the company. So that's I enter my name here and the mobile number. I click next. Contact person. I already told you that to whom I contact. Honor Raju. I put a name Raju. Gender. Sorry. Male. Date of birth Raju. It's a 90s kid. Okay, we can select 80s. Raju is 80s kid. Okay, it is July. Father name Rajan or put a name. Rajan. We can and the date of from which position we are going to be do that. The position of fate, whether the company CFO who is that. Then we can put CFO is owner. CFO, Chief Financial Officer, is take care of all this. He is a responsible person. That could be more better. Yes, enter the PAN. We can use the same PAN number. It could be more better. And address 1 and business park, same or business Orient Aparts. Orient Aparts. We can put here and the locality same address. He's from Kerala itself. Just so we can put select the Kerala. Okay, fine. And we can select the string at Thrissur. And the locality village, we can put it the same Thrissur. That could be more better. Area pin code, we can enter a pin code, like, you know, Mail ID, e-contact persons. This mail IDs should be remembered because if any EPFO related queries, information, and every details will be sent on your email. Once you challan payment, every information you will be getting on your email. I can put it raju@gmail.com. You can put it raju at gmail.com, and mobile number you can enter mobile number 71506341. You can enter the name also and add the more owners. We need to be add another owners. Owner enter name Rajan. It could be more better. Mail and the date of birth. Also, it is a 19 kids. Sorry, 80 kids. We can select the 80s. Select a July and father name Vinu. It could be date of his position 2015 July, and under designation CEO and a designation. So in the pan we can use the same pan. Yes, we can use the same pan, the same address, orient. We can use that. Don't use the same. But for these dummy purposes, I just enter the same pan and same address. So for your real TISEC scenario, in the real scenario, don't take that. We can put it Thrissur and state Kerala and district Thrissur. In the real case scenario, don't create any fake ID. But this is for the study purposes. I put a fake information, all these things is. So next, Rajan at gmail.com, and same mobile number 12345678. Okay, we can put number and we can click next. Required to be field indicate. We miss out one field. I don't know which is one. Please add ownership. We can click add here. So Rajan, contact person. Once I added the Rajan is already entered here. Why? Because in the sense we enter in the at the time of establishment registration column, we click number of 2 owners. We enter a 2 here. The number of owners is a 2. That's why they need a contact to contact person. So that I put a here Rajan owner CFO, and we can click next. So this is identifiers. We need identify any license, the registration, any legal document of a company. That is we put what goods and service tax identification number. We can identify value 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the GST registration number. For example, name of identifier, company, energy. We can put the name. We can enter the GST number. I select from here. So 15. That is the same date we will be coding. Issued authority, GST department, central government. Central government. Issue place, we got it that threshold. Marks enter that. We can click the next. Now we need an employment details. Do EPFO MP Act applies establishment? That's here is the voluntary. This is the voluntary or a compulsory. We have a 2 options from here. Now maybe your organizations is not crossing the limit of 20 employees. You can select voluntary coverage application. Suppose your organization is cross the limit of a 20 employees. That's why you are register your organization in the EPFO site. At the time you click S. I repeat again, guys, remember these things is if you are register your company for voluntary purposes, that means Energy India Private Limited company, right now there is a no 20 employees. We have only 10 or 15 employees only, but later it is crossing the 20 limit. That's why we go with voluntary coverage application. But the second section, the Energy in the Private Limited, there the closing the limit of 20 employees. The later, so yesterday or day before yesterday, or we are planning to start a company with more than 20 employees. That time we have a compulsory registration. So this is the EPF Act is applicable because my employees limit is a closing 20. So I put S here. Number of employees and employees on the date. At which date it is closed? Same. Enter that. That is the first July. Okay, that's the first. Sorry. Which is 2020 is applicable. This is the 7th July. July 7th I enter here. Number of excluded employees. We need to be 0. Put 0. Everyone is that they are asking excluded employee means is any apprentice is there or trainee is there or any other trainee or any apprentice is there. No, there is a no trainee. There is a no apprentice. Everyone is a permanent employee or everyone is a full-time employer, part-time employer. There is no apprentice. They are employees. Same. I took the same. Date of which employment strength is exceed 90. It's a close to 90. And here total number of employees employed wages directly through the immediated. Number of employees drawing wages 20,000 or less, 21,000. This is the 21,000 is limit. Minimum wages, those who are crossing the 20,000, they need to be that time their wages is calculated. The number of employees drawing wages 20,000. In my knowledge, if you are, this is my best guess. If you are cruising the limit of a 20,000, whether there is a no need to be applicable. If I am receiving 20,000, more than 20,000 salary, EPFO is applicable to me, or below 20,000 is my salary is for example 10,000, my EPFO is applicable to me below 20,000, or like 15,000. If you are closing the 50,000, whether there is a number of employees not a mandatory, law is applicable to me. I have to be registered to the EPFO. That is a detailed about the employees drawing wages. These information you will be getting while on your intermediate classrooms. The law is applicable related to the law information. The number of workers and date, all these information you will be getting. And the total wages, employee details, total wages you need to be under. Right now, this is inactive session. No need to be under anything for your practice, but in a real time scenario, you need to enter the details of wages and all these things. Yeah, whether the building premises factory, what is the building? Yes, on the building. And the work establishment is working with 8 power. Yes. And hired, there is a no, nothing will be there. Click on next button. Employment details, I already entered you that 20 or less. We can. The total number of employees are drawing wages of note total employees. Oh, sorry. I have to be number of employees. I'll be entered from here is wrong. 21. Okay. Next is information. Information under this tab is optional. If you need to, you can fill any branch details. Your Energy India Private Limited have branches in this state, Kerala and Karnataka. So that time you need to be under Maharashtra. That time you need to be branch details also. This is not a mandatory field. If you have a branches, you need to enter the branch details. And for example, if your company, for example, Energy India Private Limited have a branches in a different status, I need to enter the branch details here. Then activities. Business activity. What kind of a business is this? Companies over life insurance company, private airport and joint venture, scientific institute, school, research institute, university. What kind of business is this? Staffing, mixed, mines. So we need to be, we have a lot of details from here. Selected that what kind of a business is there? Electricity, powered that, tea, sugar, printing, storing electricity. What kind of is this is there? This is very important. You can enter anything. Okay, whatever it is, you can enter any of these informations will be there. And what type of primary business activity? What type of business is this? Like, okay, okay, what type of a business is this in the sense? Like, just a second, guys. Okay, what type of business is there? That is the primary business activities. So Energy India Private Limited is the primary activities is education. So we can put education details from here. That is an important. Uh, and if it is industry, organization in industry, that is NIC code. That is a National Industrial Classification Code. NIC, National Industry Classification Code. This is not a mandatory. If you have a NSE code, then that is a statistical standard for it is provided government for an industry. Even if it is industry, you have a NIC code. You have to enter NSE code from here. After that, you can click the next button. Then you will be getting an attachment from here. Proof of address. You need, what is the proof? Proof of address. You have selected the document. Any license certificate number issued by government of authority, copy of water connections, postpaid telephone bill, a copy of power connections. You need to be enter any of these things. For example, connections. You have to enter PDF. PDF file you need to enter here in the PDF format. And date of setup, proof of attachment, copy of registration, commencement of business by the registrar of a company, trail production, sales invoices. We can enter registration, and you can upload the proof of first attachment is proof of address. That is what is the proof? Proof address proof we needed for registration. And date of setup, the company proof like registration details and document details, all this, and the license of a proof of attachment, and the specimen signature. Here you will be get a download of a specimen signature will be there. Once you click a download sample format, I will show you that. Just be on, please hold on, guys. I will show you that. Okay, once you click here, just a second. Once, just a second, I will share you that. Please hold on. I will show you that. What is the specimen signature? We need to be download the specimen signature form from there. I will show you that. What is that form? Just a second.
Sir, can we have a break for 5 to 10 minutes, sir?
Sure. I'll give you.
Yes.
Can I finish this topic?
Yeah. How much time, sir?
Just for 5 minutes. For not for 5 minutes. It's 3 to 2 minutes.
Okay. Fine, sir. Fine.
Okay. Okay, fine. Guys, I'll give you the break. Just a second. This is my small thing. I'll show you that. Yeah. This is the specimen signature. Once you click there, download, click there, you will be get a specimen signature will be there. You have to designation, board of directors, employer 1, employer 2, who are going to be registered there. CFO, I enter a contact person is a CFO and a CEO. I put there CFO and CEO. The designation, their signature should be enter into there. And after that, you have to be upload there. Once you upload there, this is a specimen signature format. Once you upload there, I will show you in another sections like Yeah. Once you upload their format, next is you have to be click the submit button. Once you entering all the informations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 tab will be finished. Once you finish 8 tab, you have to be click submit. Once you click the submit, you have a message will be there. You have a screen will be there. I will show you the screen. So this is the screen will enter. Yes. Once you submit that is the registration form, this is the screen. Establishment details added and updated successfully. This message will shown on your screen. Application number, application reference number, and manpower solutions. Every information you will be get it. This is the screens when your registration is completed in EPFO portal. So I know this is the big procedure, but we don't have another way. You must learn this. And anyway, take a short break. At what time we can join?
It's 7:05, sir. Can we join at 7:10 or 7:15?
It could be more better 7:50. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay, sir. Fine.
Okay,
So
for
students,
10
we are
minutes
taking
break.
a break now. 10 minutes break. We will resume by 7:15.